The first episode of Jigokuraku or Hell's Paradise was nothing short of amazing. So far, MAPPA is blowing it out of the park with the animation on this one. The opening was very visually aesthetic, the fight scene had some pretty good choreography, and the animation did look fairly similar if not the same as what was shown in the trailers. But enough about the animation, let's talk about the promising setup for the story we have so far. We're introduced to our main character Gabimaru, where it starts off with his execution and all the different methods they've been trying to use to be able to kill him. His character is very interesting. We can see early on he has some kind of resolve to hold on to his life before he even realizes it, despite him saying he has no will to live and he wants to let go of his life and all that. Rather than just him being something like immortal or unkillable, which he can be in a way, considering he's able to like resist something killing him, but like my point is like something like can kill him, it's just like he can stop himself from dying or like being killed, as shown like with like the example where they set him on fire yet he didn't die. Sagiri is another prominent character throughout this episode. I was very curious to see what her role in the show was and in Gabimaru's life, considering how very relevant she was in the trailers. I thought it was pretty cool that she was assigned to be Gabimaru's executioner in the case that they needed some type of reinforcement for when the other methods of the execution failed. And the fact that she can actually kill him at any time, despite that she's offering Gabimaru the chance to get a pardon and to be able to live peacefully with his wife. Now this is a good point to bring up Gabimaru's story of his relationship with his wife. He makes up some cognition to force himself to believe he didn't like his wife and just leaves her because he thinks of himself as some like mindless killer who doesn't deserve an ordinary life. Which in a sense, this kind of reminds me of Kenshin from Rurouni Kenshin a little. By the way, slight spoilers for Rurouni Kenshin. Kenshin was getting tired of killing and being Shitokiri Batosai, so he threw away his sword and decided to live a different kind of life as a wanderer. Another more specific example is like when Kenshin had a wife during his time as the Batosai. From what I remember, I feel like their relationship was kind of similar to Gabimaru and his wife, both being taught how to live ordinarily in a way. I may not be 100% correct on this since it's been a while since I've seen Rurouni Kenshin, but I just had a feeling those two aspects can relate in a sense, if you know what I mean. Moving on, when Gabimaru fights Sagiri, he finally realizes he doesn't have to play along with this cognition anymore and he has an excuse to be able to hold on to his life. While the whole thing about the conditions for the pardon is interesting, there's other criminals out there who are also going for the pardon. From how it was implied, I guess Gabimaru would have to fight them and be the only one to come back alive. But I kind of doubt this, you know, I'm kind of doubting that's like actually the case. Yes, I'm not a source reader or anything, by the way. I'm going into this as blind as you are, but rather than some battle royale type shit where there's only one survivor, what if he teams up with some of these other criminals that face the threats in that island, and those certain people that Gabimaru makes an alliance with, makes it out alive along with him? That would be really interesting to see if they make it so not necessarily only one person can get the pardon. Seeing what we know about this island so far, I think they call it Shinsenkyo. There's really about to be some crazy demon time shit going on there. I can't wait to see what will go down there. As well as Gabimaru showing off more of that ninjutsu that was shown at the end of the episode. I'm hoping MAPPA goes off with that animation again for Gabimaru's ninjutsus. If he does have like different type of like ninjutsu moves besides the one we've seen in this episode. This is definitely one of those series where the action might be a highly prevalent part of it. If done right, the choreography and animation will be insanity every episode where there's a big fight. Now, I forgot if I mentioned this or not yet, but I'm really wondering if Sagiri will accompany Gabimaru on the island or if she'll just be taking him to the island. But afterwards, he's on his own. I kind of have a gut feeling Sagiri has to be more prominent than what's been shown of her as of now, so maybe there is the possibility that she will be on the island as well. If so, I'm looking forward to it and to exploring her character even more. Lastly, more than fights, I'm hoping we get to see more character development, character interactions, and delving into other characters' stories. Not just for Gabimaru and Sagiri, but the criminals that will be on the island also. Pretty sure there is a character that's a criminal which is being played by Rii Takahashi. I'm very much looking forward to seeing this character because of her GOAT PA. You can never go wrong with some Rii Takahashi roles. Overall, Hell's Paradise has a lot of potential and a lot to unfold. I'm of course hoping it lives up to our expectations and becomes one of the best shows of this season and the year overall. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this episode in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.